regular meeting to order at 6:52 on Tuesday, February 4th. We already did pledge of allegiance, and so we'll go to roll call. All the members are present. And then first thing is minutes. We've got the regular minutes for January 7th, the first one. Does anybody have any changes? I'll take a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Sandra, is there a second?
Second.
Steve? All in favor?
Aye.
Jamie abstained. So 4-0-1. Next one is the special board meeting of January 6th. Does anybody have anything for that? I'll take a motion to approve. Deb?
I'll
Second.
second.
Sandra? All in favor? You voted, Jim?
Abstain.
You were present for that one.
6?
Yeah.
Or the 7th?
6.
Six.
Oh, I was looking at the 7th one.
At the 6.
Aye.
Okay, so 4-0-1, and I'll abstain on that one. Next one is a special board meeting of December 23rd. This is the one we couldn't do the other night. Anybody have any changes for that one? If not, I'll take a motion to approve. Jim? You weren't there. You weren't there. Oh, you were there, sorry.
I wasn't there.
So Jamie's, so we got Deb with the motion, Jamie with the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
3 with Steve, you abstain?
Yes, sir.
3 with 2 abstentions. 0, 2. Okay. Privilege of the floor, agenda items, anything from the floor?
No.
Really not. Communications, do we have any communications? Nothing, administrative report, principals report, and enrollment.
So the report that you have in your packet has 163 students, which is our current enrollment. By the end of February vacation, we anticipate 3 students unenrolling, which will put us at 160 for the month of March, or before the March vacation. Let's see. We are planning our last winter rec day for this Thursday, weather permitting. We also have I Love to Read and Write Week coming up, which is always a really great event. We have a lot of fun things happening around the school. We have author visits, book buddies. We have middle school scheduling prep that's coming up, and then the week before vacation, we do Winter Carnival Week, and that's a lot of middle school activities, but it also we do a lot of things drawing in the rest of the school, a lot of like theme days and things like that. And that ends the week with our kind of warrior award, our winter warrior awards ceremony. So we surprise some students and we let their families know on that Friday morning, and then we present those awards, and those are students that represent our core values. So the teachers vote on that for one in the winter from each tier and one in the spring. So the winter one is always really special because it kind of sneaks up on the kids. They aren't really thinking about it, and then we do that. That kind of kicks off that last day before vacation, so that's always an excellent event. Our staff of the month this month are Nick Gagnon and Haley Kelly. Nick Gagnon, as a basketball coach, we couldn't be more happy with the work that he does with the students, with his players. You know, he's had great, really strong years with some talented players, and then he has some years that are rebuilding, and he always has the same approach and kind of the same attitude with the working with the students, and it really goes very well. But also his excitement in the classroom just continues to grow. He is amazing. He's doing a kind of a creative design project class right now, and students are replicating in 3D drawings special different like the Taj Mahal, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and then we're using a 3D printer to print those things, which has been really amazing for the kids to watch those kind of come to life after they've worked so hard in SketchUp to try to build those 3D drawings. So that's been awesome. And Nick just continues to be more and more excited about what he does, and always wanting it to be more engaging and more invest more in it for the students. So, you know, I love him for that, and I just love his dedication. And Haley Kelly, our new music teacher, if you went to our concert last Wednesday night, you saw a star on the rise. She's fantastic, and the students were just so great and so excited, and everything she did was well planned and well organized, and she's really made great connections in half a year with our students, and it really made me think about all the great things to come with her. I mean, as a first year teacher, she has just been incredible, so very happy to have Haley Kelly. Move Up Night happened on the 27th. The PRHS went really well. The team from PRHS comes and starts scheduling with our 8th graders. They'll be here on the 13th, but in the meantime, Mrs. Sanborn's done a lot of the foundational work to get them ready for that transition. And our safety and facilities committees, specifically safety, we work to finalize our new emergency operation plan. I have copies for you that you can keep. I know you're gonna really enjoy those. And then after you've had a chance to look at them, Superintendent Moriarty and Mr. Dion, we need, I think, some signatures just on the final copies, so.
And these are confidential.
Yeah, these are confidential, and, but I would like you to have the opportunity to look through them anyway, because a lot of work went into that, so. And we're working still on an in-depth review of the Into Math program with a goal of a webinar unpacking with the company and potential training at the end of the year so that teachers can be working with that curriculum and be really prepared for the start of the year. So they have all summer to like dig in instead of waiting until August. So but we're really excited about that. And that's my administrative report.
Excuse me, financial report? Sure.
You have in your packet a budget appropriation report through January 28th. Since your last report, the general fund position is decreased by $24. The monies due to the general fund from Title I and IDEA continue to impact the bottom line. Factors that are impacting the budget are unbudgeted long-term substitutes. Our substitute line continues to be over. The main building heating system that we discussed during the deliberative session. Increases in special education needs that were complicated by the reduction in the IDEA funds, speech, and as well as homeless transportation. Those are things that we're monitoring very closely and looking in other places for efficiencies. You may need to withdraw from the Special Education Expendable Trust as well as the Facilities Trust. Other reports included in your packet are revenues, fuel oil, and electricity year-to-date. Please note that the Department of Education and Department of Health and Human Services have just released new guidelines on regarding the final changes in Medicaid laws. So I know that Mrs. Dodge has been working very, very closely with our providers in order to come into compliance with that, and we should start seeing monies coming in for Medicaid. That's what I have.
Any research for the board on that? No. Next item is facilities committee update. Shannon.
So I have a quick update on our main boiler project. This is in this building. We have had some wiring and some installation issues that we've been working with Irving to remedy that are kind of impacting the alert system that we've put in as well. Irving is scheduled to return on the 11th of February to take that cause back up again and try to troubleshoot and figure out what's going on with that. So that's something that we've been dealing with on a daily basis. Our other things that we have going on, our playground work, the additional signage has been received, as well as the safety mats. Those things will be installed in the spring. We are waiting on quotes still for the gym boiler system and plumbing from Swan Lakes, and Pause is working on a heat study
sessions was the math part. And it was like, okay, I've heard that, not being an educator, But another thing was that a lot of them talked about how they wished they had project-based learning in school. And individual plans, tailored to the students. And I was like, oh my gosh, we've had that for so long. So I just want to thank you, Shannon, and your staff, because you were thinking outside of the box before the box was even invented. So it was really impressive. And then we did the business of the board, and we talked about the proposed resolutions, the ones that had to do with funding, as you probably saw in the email, flew through unanimously. That funding is, like I said, an issue. And then the ones that had to do with firearms in the school, there were 2 of them. Those had more discussion, but they were meaningful discussions. So it was an interesting meeting. Thanks for not being able to go.
Thank you for covering. And I apologize for not being.
Thank you, Dan. Next item is business superintendent, general operating expenses. A motion to approve the payment of bills manifest 2011. That's in your packet.
So moved.
Steve, is there a second? Jamie? All in favor? 5-0. Thank you. Old business, we have the memorandum of understanding with the town of Ashland and Department of Public Works.
So the select board has approved the amended memorandum of understanding. What I'd like to do is get the original. We don't have the original yet. And we will bring that to the March meeting so you can sign off on an original. But it did go through all of the adjustments.
Awesome. It's good to know it's finally done.
I know, it only took how long? But
Yeah, it was important getting it done. It's a good piece to have in place. Any new business? Seeing none. Policy, 3rd and final reading. Motion to approve it. Is it a 3rd and final reading or a 2nd reading? Because it says 3rd and final reading up here, and then it says motion to approve 2nd reading. Is it 3rd reading?
Just the 3rd.
it should be the 3rd.
Motion to approve the 3rd reading of the following policies as amended. Policy DN. Everybody's gotten this, the 3rd reading. I won't read them all. Anybody have anything on that? If not, I'll take a motion. Okay. Jamie and Sandra? All in favor? 5-0. Thank you. Privilege of the floor, number 2. Anything from the floor?
No.
None? Announcements, Tuesday, March 3rd. Ashland School Board regular meeting here at the Ashland Elementary School, Ashland Media Center. Policy review at 5:45 with this regular meeting at 6:30. Tuesday, March 10th is elections, so don't forget to go out and vote. Tuesday, April 7th, Ashland School Board policy at 5:45 and school board meeting at 6:30. The beginning of that will be the reorganization of the board.